Hi, my name is Brad Hewlings. Some of you may recognize me from back in the 70s and 80s racing snow pro oval machines all over the United States and Canada. But before that, I was snowmobiling like all the other older guys that started when we were kids. Our dads bought us snowmobiles when we were young and been snowmobiling now 50 years. So not just a racer, I'm a snowmobiler, still ride a couple thousand miles a year and have a good time, still love it. 2012, bought a new Ski-Doo Renegade 1200 snowmobile. Great snowmobile. Really enjoyed the new style machine, the 4-stroke, and all the benefits that go along with that. But I was really disappointed with the performance of the skis and the steering of the snowmobile. And I knew that it wasn't really the snowmobile, it was the skis and the fact that in the groomed snowmobile trails the skis weren't performing as they needed to. I decided to take on a new project and build some ski runners for the new style Ski-Doo skis that would actually steer the snowmobile on groomed trail snow conditions. Not for racing, for trail use only. And hence this new ski runner. As you can see in the picture attached, that we are comparing the original runner to the HRP profile runner. The runners are dramatically different in size and shape. When we were designing the runner, we had a few criteria that we wanted to meet in order to improve the steering in the snowmobile. Most importantly, we wanted the runner to steer well in soft snow and in berm snow that happens when the groomer piles the snow up on the outside of the trail. Typically, the standard runners, when you hit that snow berm, they'll either drive off the outside of the corner into the snow bank, or in a worst case scenario, you drive into the trees. This runner, the length of this runner dramatically improves the steering in that type of snow condition. And one of the other main criteria of this runner to improve was the darting and the snowmobile steering itself down the trail. As you can see, the shape of this runner is completely arched in a profile that is custom tuned and designed for the specific ski and the snowmobiles that it's being used on. By shaping this runner, we were able to tune the runner to the ski and have no darting, easy steering, and very good steering performance in all snow conditions. Now, this is not an ice runner. It does have 6 inches of carbide, and it steers well on icy roads, on ice on the trail. It steers perfectly fine. But it is not a lake racer runner. Okay, I know some of you guys are saying, oh, I bought so-and-so skis, and I bought so-and-so runners, and now the snowmobile steers like $1,000,000. Well, yeah, I've tried all of those skis and runners, and they do steer okay. Most of them do what they say, and they improve the steering. But they also steer like a truck. And after you've driven those runners for a few hours, you realize very quickly that you took a snowmobile that steered nice and easily, and you turned it into a wrestling match. At the end of the day, your arms feel like butter, and the next day you may not even feel like riding because your arms are so tired. And that may be a little more dramatic than what some of you guys have experienced, but that is what happens, and that was my experience also. The second most important part of our work on the ski runner was to make it easy to steer as well as improve the steering in the snow. By shaping the runner the way we did, we were able to dramatically improve the steering while keeping nearly as easy a steering effort as the original runner. Now obviously, in certain conditions, this runner steers a bit harder than the original runner, but in most conditions it's nearly the same, which is quite different from other skis and other types of runners that we have tried to improve the steering. And that is a huge benefit that you may not realize at first, but after 5 or 6 hours of riding on the snowmobile, you realize at the end of the day how hard you have to work to enjoy riding your snowmobile has a big influence on how much fun you had. Another long-time ski runner issue we wanted to fix is rusty hardware in your skis. After you spend 15 grand on a new sled and you see rust in the bottom of your skis after a couple rides, it's kind of disappointing. Our HRP profile runners are uniquely designed with stainless steel hardware that won't rust in your skis. So no more nasty brown spots in the bottom of your skis. The third criteria for designing our profile runner was to eliminate or lessen the experience known as darting. Darting is when the snowmobile wants to chase the ski runner grooves left by the previous snowmobiles as you ride down the trail. The ski wants to catch in the grooves and actually pulls the machine side to side, and it's uncomfortable for an inexperienced rider especially, but again, at the end of the day, if your machine's chasing all over the trail, even if you're an experienced rider, it tires you out. And eliminating darting was an important part of this process. As you can see, the shape of the runner, the arch of the runner, is what dramatically allows us to tune the runner and eliminate that darting. After 3 years of development and over 10,000 trail miles, we believe our HRP profile runners are ready for the final test by our customers. These runners were designed for experienced snowmobile riders who will appreciate the added steering control without the extra effort. Just like a Corvette versus a minivan, they may not be for everyone, but many snowmobile guys and gals will love the difference right away. We will build a limited quantity of profile runners this year and are looking forward to our customers' comments. We will also be developing runners for other OEM skis this winter. If you're a non-Ski-Doo rider who is considering a different set of skis, you may want to try the Ski-Doo Pilot skis with profile runners. We have put Ski-Doo skis on all the other brands, new and old, with great results. We recommend the wider DS2 skis for all models, especially the heavier 4-stroke models. At about $500 for skis and runners, it's a great buy. We have information on our website for ski part numbers and special parts to fit out almost all spindle bolts. Thanks for taking the time to check out our runners, and hope to see some of you on the trails this winter.